Have you ever finished a day of studying and wondered where all your time had disappeared? Between lectures, assignments, presentations, and revision, it can feel like there's never enough time to get everything done. The good news is that the right AI tools won't do your work for you, but they can save you hours by taking care of the repetitive tasks, giving you more time to focus on learning. Today, I'm going to show you 5 free AI tools that can genuinely make student life easier. I'll explain what each tool does, where it helps the most, and what you should know before using it. Let's get started. Let's start with presentations. If you've ever opened PowerPoint and spent more time designing slides than researching your topic, you're definitely not alone. Gamma helps solve that problem. Instead of starting with a blank presentation, you describe your topic and Gamma creates a well-structured first draft in minutes, complete with suggested layouts and visuals. Imagine your lecturer asks you to present on renewable energy. Rather than spending hours formatting slides, you can use Gamma to build a professional starting point, then personalize it with your own research and ideas. What I like most is that it removes the repetitive design work while leaving the important thinking to you. Just remember to check the content carefully, because AI can still make mistakes, and some advanced features are only available on paid plans. Creating presentations is one challenge, but understanding difficult topics can sometimes be even harder. That's where our next tool really stands out. Have you ever read the same paragraph over and over again and still wondered what it actually meant? We've all been there. Claude is an AI assistant that's especially good at explaining complex ideas clearly and naturally. Instead of giving short answers, it can break difficult subjects into simple explanations, making it feel more like studying with a tutor. For example, if you're learning about photosynthesis or a complicated business theory, you can ask Claude to explain it in simpler language, give examples, or even test your understanding with follow-up questions. That's why I think Claude is one of the most useful study companions available. Just remember that, like any AI tool, it isn't always correct. So always double-check important information using your course materials or trusted sources. Now that we've looked at presentations and understanding difficult subjects, let's move on to something every student needs: finding reliable academic research faster. Finding reliable information online can sometimes feel overwhelming, especially when you're working on assignments with tight deadlines. There are thousands of articles available, but not all of them are trustworthy. That's where our next tool can save you a lot of time. Consensus is an AI-powered search engine that focuses on academic research instead of general websites. Rather than searching blogs or opinion pieces, it goes through published research papers to help you find evidence from reliable sources. Imagine you're writing an assignment about whether regular exercise improves mental health. Instead of opening dozens of different websites, Consensus can quickly show you research studies that discuss the topic, helping you identify relevant evidence much faster. One thing I really like is that it encourages students to work with research instead of relying on general internet searches. It won't replace reading the full paper, but it gives you a much stronger starting point when you're gathering evidence. Of course, it's still important to read the original research yourself and make sure it supports the point you're trying to make. AI should help you discover information, not replace your own understanding. Once you've found the right information, the next challenge is remembering everything from lectures, tutorials, and meetings. That's where our fourth tool comes in. Otter AI acts like a smart note-taking assistant. It can record conversations, create transcripts, and generate summaries, making it much easier to review important discussions later. Imagine you're sitting in a fast-paced lecture and your lecturer moves through the material quicker than you can write. Instead of worrying about missing key points, Otter AI helps capture the conversation so you can focus on listening and understanding. Afterwards, you can review the transcript, search for important topics, and revisit sections that you want to study again. That makes revision much more organized and can reduce the stress of trying to remember everything from memory. Just remember to follow your university's rules before recording lectures or meetings, and always respect other people's privacy. Used responsibly, Otter AI can become an excellent study companion. So far, we've looked at creating presentations, understanding difficult topics, finding reliable research, and capturing lecture notes. For our final tool, we're going to bring everything together with one AI workspace that helps organize your entire study life: Our final tool isn't just designed to help with one task. Instead, it brings everything together in one organized workspace, making it easier to manage your entire study life. Notion AI combines note-taking, planning, writing, and organization in a single platform. Instead of keeping your lecture notes in one app, your assignments somewhere else, and your revision plan on paper, you can organize everything in one place. Imagine you're preparing for your final exams. You could keep all your lecture notes, assignment deadlines, revision timetable, and study checklists together in one workspace while using Notion AI to summarize notes, organize information, and help you create a clear study plan. What I like most is that it helps reduce the feeling of being overwhelmed. When everything is organized in one place, it's much easier to focus on learning instead of trying to remember where you've saved everything. Like every AI tool we've covered today, Notion AI works best when you use it to support your own thinking rather than replace it. It's there to help you stay organized and save time, but your own understanding and effort are still what lead to success. Let's quickly recap today's 5 free AI tools. Gamma helps you create professional presentations faster. Claude makes difficult topics easier to understand. Consensus helps you find reliable academic research. Otter AI captures lectures and creates searchable notes. And Notion AI keeps your study life organized in one place. Used together, these tools can help you spend less time on repetitive tasks and more time learning, revising, and achieving better results. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss future videos here on Daily AI Finds. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.